Hello, USY Facts fans. It's me, Will Landman, Metney USY, and founder of USY Facts. And we've hit 1 year! I didn't even think we'd make it 5 days! I am ecstatic. This is the craziest experience I have ever had. It has opened so many doors for me experiences in USY that I might never have had without USY Facts. And I have a ton of shout outs, some announcements, a surprising thing that's waiting on my table over there that I'm going to be bringing over in a few minutes. So bear with me because I have a lot of people's names to say because there was a lot of participants in the poll. But first, I just want to talk briefly about the winning poll. Actually, I'm going to talk about the first two of them. So with about 80 votes, interviews with 17 regional presidents was one of the highlights that that you guys felt of the year. And I just wanted to offer some, small words about the that experience. So not many of you know this, but the interview that I did with Aaron Freeman was actually done at 2 in the morning because I fell asleep when we were supposed to do the interview at 4. So we ended up doing the interview at 2 in the morning live from USY Fest, which I think it turned out better that way. So not many of you know this as well, that the interview I did with Josh O, we had to do twice because it didn't record the first time. There's actually, this is funny, the interview I did with Danny Leopold, we did twice as well because the first time she said this quote that I'm not going to embarrass her or anything like that, but she said this quote and she didn't say it the correct way, so she wanted to go back and do that again. So we ended up recording it the next day. And overall, that was just a really rewarding experience, and I think everyone's enjoyed it so much, and all the videos have, if not 40 views, but more, and that's that just goes to show that people watch this stuff and they really get involved, and they like learning about, the other regions and learning more about USY. And that's what a lot of this has always been. A lot of this has always been to me, learn more about USY and take more out of USY than you ever could before. And that's why, this has been an amazing experience. So the other thing I want to talk about is testimonials, Testimonial Tuesdays. So initially there was no page. It was just me posting statuses for about the first week. I ended up talking to Terry McGuire, who would later become a team member in that year, about making a page, making a T-shirt. I knew I wanted to do. I was kidding. I never thought it would actually get that far. But T-shirts right here. And the page came, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do these testimonials. People will submit and stuff like that. So the first time I did testimonials, there was no submissions at all. I didn't get one submission whatsoever. And I actually had to message people who were online Facebook if they would send a submission to me because I didn't know what to do because I had said that I was going to do the testimonials and then it didn't happen. So those were some little funny stories and insight because I know, you guys wanted to hear some behind the scenes stuff about this, this process, and this is, this crazy experience that has just kept going. So now, shout outs to everyone who participated. So if I butcher any names, I apologize because I don't know all of you, although I would love to. But so first I have shout outs to the USY Facts team. So that's Ryan Sherman. Congratulations on international board. I'm really happy for you. Ellie Scheinwald, my close friend from Metney. Terry McGuire, who's on the TEV. And David Harari, who also, we were partners with the USY Equals My Life. I also want to thank my family. I don't usually thank them often enough, but they made a lot of this and what you're going to see happen, and they're the reason why they forced me to do USY, which not many of you know. And I've never not been grateful for the amount of support they've given me. So I want to thank Metney, my other family. Thanks so much for and Rockhevet, which is my real family in Metney, but the umbrella of Metney. But I want to just you've made this ride, this crazy ride, these 4 years, actually more than 4 years of Camp Kadima, an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful. It's I'm just so happy that we're at this point, and I just want to thank USY in general. Like this is what has made me who I am. I am this outgoing person. I used to be this quiet person who never talked to many people, and now I'm this outgoing public speaker, and it's crazy. So okay, so I owe a lot of shout outs, like tons of shout outs. So seriously, if you're waiting to hear your name, I hope I do not. Anyone who was in the poll, that your name is coming up. Also, I have a few shout outs from the status I posted last night. So Evan Kaminsky, David Plout, Alex Ramadan, Adam Rosen for being awesome. Special shout out to my Canadian friend Jake Pasco, and let me go get the rest of these shout outs because they are all over here. Okay, so Jake Stein, Esther Kimmelman, Ethan Richter, Daniel Meyerson, Marnie Frischwasser, Matt Balfour, Natalie Becker, Rebecca Rubenstein, Rachel Heller, Ariel Cohen, Alex Frieder, Larry Ginsberg, Danielle Leopold, Ariel Wegg, Stephanie Goldstein, Sydney Cohen, Nicole Baileys. Wow. Sorry, I butchered a name that was really easy. I'm so overwhelmed, you can tell. Heather Solomon, Sam Anderson, Becca Richmond, Mika Kerbel, Alyssa Ronick, Risa Hyatt, Matt Herling, Robin Lippa, Hannah Tudson, Angela Reiser, Alyssa Goldsmith, Shira Botsam, Eric Andler, Scott Landman, my cousin, Shoshi Bloom, Jesse Sokoloff, Will Miller, Molly Gimbel, Mark Bornstein, Macy Morse, Yoni Roebuck, Natalia, sorry, I butchered this name last time when she won, but Natalia Correr Ferro, Frank Spiro, Max Lowenthal, Sarah Litke, Danny Sallow, Rebecca Danielle, oh, there's no last name, so Rebecca Danielle, Panina Simcha Vidi, Max Kersner, Talia Gudelski, Kelsey Kaplan, Yair Koas, Danielle Parter Kaplan, Jonathan Friedman, Ryan Sherman, Sydney Feinstein, Ben Zawadski, sorry if I butchered names, Brian Levy Dorfman, Emily Shetman, Scott Boxer, Sari Warsoff, Lauren Wistretch, sorry if I butchered your last name, Matt Itzkowitz, Zachary Yeager, Ellie Seidman Deutsch, Aaron Pickard, Ariel Beer, Aaron Flatten, Gila Fridkis, Josh Epstein, Brittany Danielle, Ethan Padnos, Ilana Schwartz, Rachel Kaufman, Lucas Gradwall, Amy Solomon, Shoshana Strom, Carly Grossman, Meredith Brooks, Monique Amar. Okay, so that was everyone who voted for interviews with 17 regional presidents. So now I want to give another shout out to the other people who also voted. Mike Saboni, Max Bartel, Timothy Kessler, Laura Hyder, Jake Weiss, David Strinkowski, Alex Krull, Adam Rosen again, Gregory Revenger, Jake Guerrero, Rebecca Groner, Ethan Lewis Cohen, Frida Corin, Robbie Tannenbaum, Benji Schoenfeld, Amanda Blakorski, Ross Baroff, Ellie Scheinwald, Eliana Horwitz, Hannah Goldfarb, Gabby Kasner, Matt Nelson, Alexa Ain, Allison Goldstein, Jordan Mussman, Richard Stamen, Ellie David Sadoff. And to anyone who, the 17 regional presidents, the 2011 international board, Jules Guten for being a great mentor and a awesome person to interview, Mike Hirsch for being my mentor for so many years and an amazing friend. And yeah, if I've missed anyone or I didn't say any names, you know that I'm still everyone in USY, like everyone who I've ever come into contact with in USY. I love all you guys. Like, honestly, you have made this experience worthwhile, and you're the reason why I came back every single day and posted a fact every single day. And with all of this said, I want to get to a few announcements because I do have some exciting announcements. So the exciting announcement that I'm working on now. It's not finished, but it will be coming out soon. I'll be posting them throughout the next couple of weeks once they're all complete. Are interviews with the entire 2012 International Board. I interviewed last year DJ Kaplan, and that was the first interview and first video that USY Facts ever posted. So to keep the whole cycles cyclical, which defeats the purpose of me saying that, but we're going to be interviewing Joshua, the 2012 international president. But I thought that a great opportunity would to interview the entire board so that you get to know the entire board and you really get to know them as people and their goals and what they've done in USY. And because personally, when you listen to them and you voted for them, or the people who came to IC and you heard them and you voted for them, you heard a 3 to 5 minute speech, but you didn't really, not everyone got to know those people. And that's why I feel this will be a great experience for everyone to really know the people who, who have these positions and are going to be making the impacts for the underclassmen and, the juniors and even, seniors for the final part of this year. Other announcement. We're going to be having a 400-day contest. I have more details coming for that in the future, and I'll make a separate video to elaborate on that. And hopefully we'll be selling these bad boys. So on the back, if you didn't see, I'm just going to turn around. It's got, match them to the regions. And, I worked with a few regional presidents on this. If you can see it, I'll try and... that's not going to work. I'll post a picture of it later just so that you can see the back. But, yeah, so hopefully we'll get these sold. And I think we're going to change the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to open up recommendations and people who want to make designs for that. So, it will really be your shirt. You'll get to design the shirt, and hopefully we'll be selling them in the future. And I'll try and, set up, a PayPal kind of system where you guys will be able to pay online and I can ship the shirts to you guys, because I think that's the best way to go so that everyone in any region who wants one will be available to get one. But obviously I got to know that people want them so that I can sell them, because, it's going to cost a lot of money to make the shirts. So we'll figure that out. Don't worry. It'll come in the near future. We're not going to worry about that now. And the final thing. So this was an idea of mine that I thought was crazy and was never going to happen. And I talked to my mom about it, and she made it happen. And I love her for it because it looks great, and I'm excited to share it with my family later in a celebration party. I'm going to go get it right now because it's not something that I could just leave in front of me. But I will go get it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am pleased to show you the USY Facts cake. So I'm going to hold this up at the best way that I can, but I've had a little taste of the icing off because it skimmed the box, and it's very sweet. I'm excited to share it with my family, and you know, if I could mail you some pieces or whatever, I would. If I could make this into a party, invite all of USY over, we could have a mini IC at my house. But short notice, I know, everyone. This is, it's a cake, like, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, there we go. So, I am so, you know, grateful to everyone for making this possible. 1 year is crazy. You know, we're going to celebrate USY Facts birthday with my family today. But yeah, it's a cake. I don't know what else to say. It's awesome. It looks so cool. It's, you know, it's gonna taste awesome. I'm gonna have it after dinner. I'm excited. Yeah, but I'm pumped. It's not over yet. The best is yet to come. Keep tuning in. Like I said, we got more interviews coming. We got a 400-day competition. You know, there may be an application coming out in the near future for people who want to apply to either continue the page's legacy or be a team member for the rest of the year, but that is not definite. I know I've been talking about it and people have been asking me what USY Facts is going to become after I graduate from USY and from high school, but we will get to that in the future because there are still some exciting months ahead. So get excited. Don't stop supporting the page. Actually, go invite all, after you're done watching this video, if you sat through this entire 16 minutes, then first of all, I love you. Because, you know, people who sit through these videos and make them viewed by everyone, that's what matters. Like, that's what's important to me, to know that people care and people do support it. And go out, message all your friends, post this video, post the link everywhere, anywhere, everywhere. I want it to go viral. I know there's 850 people in the USY Facts page, but I want there to be, you know, 1,600, you know, 1,700. I'm totally exaggerating because that's never going to happen, but I want there to be 1,000 before I graduate from USY, and that has always been my goal, to get this page to 1,000. And I know we can do it. You know, you're in USY. When did it? And that's a group which allows you to invite. So it's a little harder for a page. It's actually, we would be the first page to have over 1,000, a fan page, I mean, with over 1,000. And it's been a goal of mine to get us there. And I know that with your help, we can do this. So again, 1 year, it's crazy. I'm still stunned that we've made it this far, but I seriously love you guys to death. You're all amazing. Don't ever let anyone else tell you otherwise. USY is a beautiful place, and it has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of beautiful people. And, you know, if you haven't met me and you support this page, then send me a message and we'll talk and I'll get to know you guys, because you make this happen. You make this the experience that I've had. And when I look back on my high school career and I look back on my time in USY, the one thing that I'm going to remember is, or one of the things I'm going to remember is the amazing experience that I had running this page and the joy that it gave a lot of people. So thank you so much. And with that, have a good afternoon, and I'll speak to you all very soon.